say. Anyways, so we have a new topic that we want to bring up. So we're gonna start with 2010, and we're gonna bring it all the way to 2000 to this year, and we're gonna rank our top albums in the bracket from each year, starting with 2010. What's the best album in 2010, 2011, 20? We're going up to 2020. So all the albums that got the won the championship in each bracket, we're gonna do a new bracket, and then see who's the winner of that one.
The best album of the decade, basically. That's what the culmination will be. The best album of the decade.
I like that. So we're gonna start off with round one. This is the year 2010. Now this one, I'm mad at the sequel.
Before we start, I'm gonna give a little honorable mention. Now, for those of you that don't know, go back and look at 2010, dog. That shit was a weak ass fucking year for rap, dog. That shit was a weak year to me. But
you just started listening to rap music then, though. That's what you had first. Brandon told us, dog, last podcast when you first listened.
Dog, 2010, we were in college.
Yeah, that's what you told us, dog.
Fuck out of here. But I only got two honorable mentions. T.I. No Mercy. I mean, it wasn't one of his best albums, but I just felt like we should say something.
See, this is me shaking my head no, because I'm a T.I. fan, no.
I like No Mercy. No Mercy for me.
Yeah, I'm cool on that album.
And then the NERD Nothing album, honorable mention. You know, it was cool, but just give a little shout out.
Okay, yeah, Nothing. Okay, I thought you said Seeing Sounds, because I wouldn't got to ask you if you would say Seeing Sounds. Okay. No. I like Seeing Sounds. That's a classic to me. All right. I don't like the seeding, dog. See, okay, so the first round matchup, Drew had.
Let's just start at the top. Pause.
Yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy versus Last Train to Paris. This seeding is terrible because Last Train to Paris is a classic to me, bro.
Classic?
It's a classic album to me, bro. It's Last Train to Paris is the most underrated album probably of the decade. Period. Now you can try to argue that if you want to, Drew.
It was definitely before its time.
Yeah.
Like for sure. Like the sounds that he was utilizing in it. You know, some of the subject matter. Because he was kind of like on his depressed type tip, like
gentlemen,
with that album.
Y'all right quick? We have Last Train to Paris versus My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Let's cut the shit. Stop. Stop.
Bro, we all know what's gonna win. We just gotta highlight Last Train to Paris.
We have My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy versus Last Train to Paris.
We gotta give some spotlight.
Dark Twisted Fantasy wins that round.
Bro, we all know that's gonna win. We just gotta spotlight My Last Train to Paris, dog.
It was a good album.
It's very underrated.
Good album. I like it. Not better than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Of course not. Of course not.
Next round.
No. I want to highlight My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy before we move on. I think My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is the best produced rap album of all time. I don't think no rap album touches that production-wise. Period.
Watch the Throne?
No.
Really?
I would say Dark Twisted Fantasy. I would agree with that.
Watch the Throne is a better produced album than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Now, Watch the Throne's like top 10 produced rap albums of all time. But My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is like on a whole nother level, bro.
Hey, fellas, I'd be willing to debate that one, but that's for another podcast.
All right. So the next matchup we have Pilot Talk versus Teflon. Pilot Talk's Currency, right?
Yeah.
I'm going with Teflon Don. I think that's a classic.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Currency. Shout out to you. You know, this is, like I said, this was a weak year. I had to throw something in there. So
I think if I was
don't disrespect the Currency though. Shout out to Currency on my Jarvis bag. Shout out to Currency.
Shout out to Currency, man.
I like Currency as a rapper.
Yeah, he's dope.
He can spit, but
yeah.
And I think Smokers might have a different. When was Cushion OJ released? Was that 2010?
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
That was 2009 or 2010.
Somewhere around there.
Can't put that on the list though because it's a mixtape. It wasn't an album.
It's an album. All right, so the next we have Recovery versus Flocka Valley. Now this is the
Let's get it.
This is a tough matchup.
TTD, that's train to go, shawty.
Flocka Valley was way better than Recovery. Knock that shit off. Flocka Valley for that time was much better than Recovery, bro.
You about to make me shit on the album that I love. I love Flocka Valley.
Flocka!
That energy, dog. The energy that Flocka brought to the rap game. Like,
he got some hits on that album.
That's a clap.
Crazy.
Look, hey, that's a classic trap album, bro.
It is.
For
It is.
No
sure.
bullshit. It's really a classic trap album.
It
For
gets you
sure.
hyped.
Hands down.
And that's like Flocka is like a lot of these dudes. Like remember when Flocka first dropped? Everyone was like, oh, he was like one of the first dudes that really like took like a lot of L's in public. Oh man, he's not a real rapper. He's a whack rapper. You go back to that Flocka Valley album, dog. Like
him and Soulja. Everybody thought him and Soulja Boy, and Soulja Boy was running shit at that time too. The Gucci Bandana track, bro. There was a lot of tracks that Soulja Boy was dropping during that time frame.
Marco Polo.
Yeah,
Marco. That joint was hard. Marco Polo.
Yeah.
Marco Polo. Hey, and Bow Wow tried to get on his OJ Juice Man flow, but it's all right, Bow Wow. Last
so we
night, your
going
girl's
Flocka-
forehead
so
was
we
on
going Flocka Valley,
my
right?
hand.
I'm going Flocka Valley.
Upset alert.
Oh, yeah.
Flocka.
Is that an upset?
Recovery's dope though, dog. You know me.
What we're talking about for the time frame? This is 2010.
I'm going with Recovery, dog. Over Flocka.
Really?
Recovery was dope, bro. And I have so many memories tied to Recovery. Like that's when I was interning at ESPN in the summer of 2010. Like that album is a I won't say it's a classic, but it's the best Eminem album since Eminem show. Period.
I don't like it, so I'll be transparent with y'all. I don't like Eminem. I'm not an Eminem fan. So
I love Eminem, dog. But I mean, 2 out overrules 1, so we got to go Flocka Valley. Hey, and side note, I'm kind of hurt, man. I was talking to my girl yesterday, and she says that Joe Budden's music is trash. She was like, I don't see what you see in it. It's so whack. Like I try to understand it, but I don't get it. And
this is a sidebar. There were a lot of women that were commenting underneath the Rick Ross clip from last week saying that they do not rock with Ross. It's not for them. They said it's not their cup of tea. I was surprised by that.
That's surprising. That's very surprising.
I was surprised.
So next up, we have Sir Lucius Left Foot. That's the Big Boy album versus Thank Me Later. I'm going to go with Thank Me Later. I'll be really apparent with y'all. I listened to Sir Lucius Left Foot like once.
Was Andre 3 Stacks on that album? Like, was it Outkast or just Big Boy?
Big Boy.
Yeah, that's why nobody listened to it. Thank Me Later, nigga. Come on. Keep it moving. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Big Boy can rap. No disrespect. Again, shout out to Big Boy. But nah.
Shout out to Big Boy.
We want the Outkast joint, my nigga.
All right, so My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy versus Teflon Don.
Woo! This is an actual good matchup, bro.
It's really.
Yeah, it should be a champion. It should be the championship, really.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Come on now.
Dog, Teflon Don got so many fucking hits, dog. Damn. But it don't match up. I'm sorry. You got a bad drawing. My bad, Ross. You got a bad drawing, Ross. Sorry, dog.
So I picked Teflon Don in this. I think Teflon Don.
Huh?
Teflon Don is tough, bro.
Are you ignorant, dog?
I personally don't think My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is Kanye's best album. I think
Graduation. In college, Dre used to be like, hold on, I'm getting the microphone out. In college, Dre used to be like, man, listen, that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that's like a Warhol, man. That's beautiful art.
I didn't. I ain't say that. I never said that.
No, Dre said, it's so beautiful.
I think I've always been transparent with y'all and told y'all that I believe Kanye's best album is Graduation. I think that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is very overhyped.
So many classic verses, bro. Like even like the Chris Rock on the end, like that's just hilarious.
I can do without it.
What? Do without it?
I can do without My
No, it's literally one of the best rap albums ever.
I can do without it.
You ignorant, dude.
It's probably top.
I think Graduation is way better than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's fine, but we're talking about Teflon Don versus My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
And I think, me personally, I would choose Teflon Don over My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I don't think it's that great of an album that y'all are trying to hype it up to be.
Now, Drew, after this pod is over, have that question in the story, like what album do you prefer, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy or Teflon Don? And we're gonna let listeners.
I mean, I know most people are probably gonna choose My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm just talking about for me.
Yeah, bad taste. That's why, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So we're 2 out overrules 1. Sorry. So next up we have Flocka Valley versus Thank Me Later. I'm going Flocka Valley at this point.
I'm going Flocka Valley too.
Yo, ho. What?
Nigga, we get Drake's ass out the paint. Flocka
Flocka Valley over Date Me Later.
Flocka Valley versus My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
You talking about light up. You talking about fancy fireworks.
3
No,
songs
was
on the album. That's it.
That was his first album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, get it the fuck out of here.
Yo, y'all are y'all telling me Flocka
Look.
Valley is in the
Look, Drew, we getting Thank Me Later.
No, so y'all telling me Flocka Valley's in the championship.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All
No,
right.
I had too many classic nights like rolling out, blasting Flocka Valley. I had too many classic gym sessions listening to Flocka Valley. Too many classic runs.
No,
Listen
that
to
should make you want to rob somebody for real. Dog, that's the type of energy. Dog, the type of energy, dog. You get you hype. But all right, so championship, dog.
Young
But-
Money
hold on,
Brick
hold on.
Squad,
Hold
Young
on, but
Money
you really
Brick
think-
Squad,
hey,
Young
wasn't Grove
Money,
Street on that
Young Money,
joint?
Young Money Brick Squad, Young Money Brick Squad, Young Money Brick Squad, Brick Squad, Brick Squad, Brick Squad, Brick Squad. Let's go, Flocka.
So Drew, you really think that Thank Me Later is better than Flocka Valley?
Yes. And I love Flocka Valley. I love it. Always have. Always will.
No, this dude sees Drake is doing no wrong, dog.
You're DM right now, dog. Thank me.
All right, so we got Flocka Valley versus My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy for the best album of 2010.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy wins that.
Come on now. It's
No, this-
beautiful. It's
I'm just playing with that.
dog. It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece.
It is.
Literally.
And shout out to Rob, because Rob, when My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy first dropped, Rob was like, "Yo, I feel like Kanye's like on his like Michael Jackson Thriller shit." And I said, "What do you mean by that?" He said, "I feel like he's just taking rap to a new level on this one. Like this is something we never heard before." When I first heard it, I'm like, it was this new sounds, bro. I'm like, I didn't know what to think. I don't like this. But like after listening to it over and over again, it's beautiful, dog.
So really quick, can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all really think that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is a better produced album than Graduation and 808s and Heartbreaks?
Yes.
It's crazy.
Dog, the attention to detail on Dark Twisted Fantasy is crazy.
Yeah.
Like the things that he went through just for a beat, like, dog, it's more than normal people would do. He's not just gonna play a beat, layer it a couple times, all right, loop it, and it's done. No. It's nothing like that, bro.
I think production-wise, Graduation and 808s and Heartbreaks are better than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Like he uses his voice as an instrument on what's that song? Have a toast for the douchebags. Have a toast for the like at the end of that song, like that breakdown with the keys, and he's using his voice as an instrument, dog. It's next level stuff to me. It's genius shit to me. Like Kanye, every time Kanye releases an album, I would give it a listen just based off of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Just have
What about Watch the Throne?
Huh?
What about Watch the Throne with
It's
Lift Off?
it's a well-produced album, but it just doesn't touch My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm not taking anything away from it.
Wasn't it All of the Lights, or he had like 30 people featured, like 30 features?
Yeah.
He brought like the most talented. I think he had like John Legend, Alicia Keys,
No, I'm
somebody.
not letting y'all get that off, dog. Watch the Throne is a better produced album than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
No.
Doom, doom, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Doom, 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 da 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 da. Bro, y'all are tripping right now,
It's
bro.
great, but it's not next
Bro,
level.
y'all are tripping. Niggas in Paris, like, Lift Off with Beyonce, bro. Welcome to the Jungle. Who gonna stop me? Da-na-na-na-na.
Well, it's a great album. It's in my top 5 of all time.
Y'all
personally.
are tripping right now, bro. Y'all are really tripping right now.
They're saying it's based on production. No. And it's not to say that Watch the Throne has terrible production, but it's just not.
Watch the Throne is the best produced rap album of all time.
Wow.
It is.
Okay.
You've been saying
All right.
for a while.
And it might arguably be the best rap album of all time. Who would y'all put?
Good Kid, Mad City.
It's better than Watch the Throne?
Rap album wise, yes.
No, y'all niggas cut the fucking cap right now. Y'all cut the cap, bruh. Y'all cut the cap. Y'all cut the cap. Cut the cap, bruh. For real, cut the cap. Y'all think Good Kid, Mad City is better than Watch the Throne?
Yes, I think the Blueprint's better than Watch the Throne. I think Reasonable Doubt's better than Watch the Throne.
Bruh. Y'all are ridiculous right now. Y'all are really killing me right now.
Bro, this is hurting, dog. Watch the Throne is in my top. It's in my top 5 favorite albums of all time. So I agree with you about how great it is. It's not better than Good Kid though. To me.
What?
Not better than.
No, y'all are tripping.
You gonna put Watch the Throne over Illmatic too?
Illmatic's probably number 2. Might be 1A, 1B. I love Illmatic. Illmatic's one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah, like we talking about like some.
But
like,
Watch the Throne is better than Good Kid, Mad City, y'all. Y'all cut
it's a concise. Like think about how.
Dog, the concept, dog.
Yeah,
The songs.
Watch the Throne, top to bottom, is better than Good Kid, Mad City, top to bottom. Stop the shit. Both of y'all.
You're wilding right now.
All right, this is definitely gonna be a clip. I want all of our fans to be in on this. I want y'all to keep the same energy about Good Kid, Mad City being a better rap album than Watch the Throne. I guarantee you.
I think the people are gonna kill you in the comments.
I don't think so.
I think you'll get matter of fact, I think you're gonna be laughed out of the comments.
Okay.
That's what I think personally. I think
over Watch the Throne.
I think Blueprint's better than Watch the Throne, and I think Black Album's better than Watch the Throne.
The Black Album better than Watch the Throne?
Yeah, it might be equal, but yeah.
Y'all stop.
And Reasonable Doubt. I think shit, American Gangster might be a tie with Watch the Throne.
Okay, bro. I got it. Y'all are really crazy right now, bro.
What about 444? You think 444 is better than Watch the Throne?
No. I ain't going there with you.
Watch the Throne.
I'm just asking. I'm
not going there with you.
I do like the Carter's album though.
I haven't listened to it.
Replay value is huge in my book when it comes to
Watch the Throne has the best replay value out of all those albums that we just named.
Not Good Kid. Not to me.
Shit. You play Niggas in Paris right now in the club, that shit still jumps. Y'all crazy right now.
No, we're talking
about play Otis right now. It's still gonna pop.
I never heard nobody play Otis.
We're talking about who had the biggest hits. We're talking about the best album.
Time out. What club you know is gonna play Otis?
No, I said you play Otis right now, it's still gonna pop. You play Niggas in Paris, brother. Everybody gonna go crazy in the club over there.
Okay. It still makes better than
replay value. That has to do with replay value. Watch the Throne has better replay value than Good Kid, Mad City.
We'll ask the people in the comments. I think you're definitely bugging. So what do you do in the comments? The Rick Ross Teflon Don versus My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and also what's the better?
Well, I said that's my personal preference. That's just me. But I think that Watch the Throne is a better album than Good Kid, Mad City.
No, we'll post it.
Yeah.